Hey there, Pioneers. I am so excited to be talking to you today because if you're watching this video, it means it's time to come back to school. We're getting ready to reopen. We know that some of you may not be returning to school when we reopen, and that's okay. If you're going to be online, we fully support that. But if you are coming back, keep watching because this video has everything that you need to know to safely return to school. In this video, we are going to cover arrival. What happens when you get to school every day? Dismissal. What happens when it's time to go home? As well as traffic flow. How do you get from place to place when you're on campus? What's going to happen in the classroom? What's going to happen if you might not feel well? When it's time to go to the restroom? And of course, important health and safety guidelines that all of us need to follow. We know we are about to cover a lot. So sit still and listen up. The safer we can all be, the better prepared we will be for everyone to come back to school, so we will stay open. We want to thank you in advance for watching this video and participating in getting ready for reopening along with us. Let's get started. Before you come to school each day, your family needs to develop a routine for screening at home. It's important for all of our health and safety that we take these precautions. Taking the time to make sure we are all symptom-free and not sick protects everyone and keeps our schools open. Every student will need his or her temperature checked every day before school. Grown-ups, please check the temperatures and check your child for any signs or symptoms of illness. If your child has a fever or any symptoms, they need to stay home. You've done your self-assessment at home and you are ready for school, make sure you grab your face mask. Remember that anytime you are at school, you have to have your face mask on. So make sure you have it in your hand and on your face when you arrive at school every single day. And of course, don't forget your iPad. All students need to bring a charged device to school every single day. If you haven't had a chance to check out your iPad yet, email the school. We want to make sure that all students have an iPad checked out to them and that it is charged up and ready to go every single day for school. When you return to campus, you're going to see a few new things on the ground. One of those is the yellow arrow. The yellow arrow tells you which direction you need to be moving in when you're moving around campus. There's going to be a specific way to go to and from your classroom, the office, and anywhere else. Your teacher is going to go over all of this with you when you return, but just know the yellow arrows tell you which way to go. In addition to the yellow arrows, you're also going to see this sign in lots of spots around our campus. This sign on the ground reminds us that we need to maintain or keep 6 feet of social distance between us and others at all times. If you are walking in line, if you're waiting outside of your classroom, if you're waiting in line at the restroom, anytime you are at school, make sure that there's always 6 feet of distance between you and the person in front of you or you and the person behind you. When you come to a door, you're always going to see one of these two signs. The green is our enter sign and the red is the exit. If you are trying to go in a door, make sure it has the green enter sign on it. If you are trying to go out a door, please make sure it has the red exit sign on us. If you get to a door and you do not see the sign, you've gone the wrong way. So make sure you're following those yellow arrows on the ground and enter the doors you're supposed to enter and exit through the doors you're supposed to exit. It'll take some time to get used to, but I know we can do it. When you arrive at school today, many of you will be coming in a car, arriving in the front loop. When you arrive in the front loop, make sure you pull all the way forward. When it is time, open your door, get out, and we will be ready to greet you. When you get out of the car, make sure your mask is on and you have your bag ready to go. Follow the directions of the stamp on campus to the correct gate. You need to make sure that you enter through the gate closest to your classroom every single day. Outside each gate in the front loop, you will see signs that let you know which students are supposed to enter at which gate. If you do not see the sign for your grade level, that's not your gate. We want all of our students to enter the gate closest to their classrooms. So make sure you're looking out for these signs on the gates to tell you which way to come into school each day. If you are walking and enter through the back gate, come in like you always do. Walk across the grass and you will enter the campus just through the back side. Make sure you listen to the staff on campus and they will direct you exactly where you need to go to get to your classroom in the quickest and safest way. Once you come in through the gate, follow the arrows and walk to your classroom building. Make sure you keep your bag in your hand and you're walking nice and safely to your inside hallway door. You will always enter the building through the hallway. When you enter the hallway, walk straight to your classroom. If you happen to pass a hand sanitizer station, stop and sanitize your hands. Make sure you are nice and clean before you walk down to your hallway door and enter your classroom. When you enter the classroom, go straight to your seat and put your bag down. Once you do that, head around to the front of your desk. Inside your cubby will be a baggie with all of your stuff, everything you need for learning. Go ahead and get your baggie out, head back to your seat, and get all of your stuff ready so that when your teacher begins instructions, you're all set to go. Good job, pal. If you're inside the classroom and need to use the restroom, raise your hand. Your teacher will come over and give you permission to use the restroom. Walk out your classroom door and to the right, over to where the restrooms are. Walk down the hallway to your restroom, and when you get there, make sure you stop and that there are not too many people in the restroom. If everybody's out, then you can open the door and head straight in. Use the restroom and wash your hands before you come out. When you are done in the restroom and you've washed your hands, exit the restroom door and throw your paper towel in the trash. Then you want to go outside the back hallway door and walk around to your classroom to get back in. You always go out through the end of the hallway and around to come back to your classroom. When you come back from the restroom, enter through the outside door. Stop at the hand sanitizer and get some sanitizer. Wipe it around your hands really, really well. And then head back to your seat. Your trip to the restroom is done. Easy breezy, just like that. So there might be an occasion when you're in class and you're not feeling very well. If you do not feel well, raise your hand and let your teacher know. Your teacher will call the health office to get somebody to come down and check you out. Wait patiently and we will take good care of you. At the end of the day, when it's time to go home, make sure you pack up all of your materials that you use at school and put them back under your desk or in your classroom cubby. Then, grab your backpack. You want to make sure your device, your water bottle, is in your bag and that you are ready to go. Once you have your bag, either pull it under your arm, put it on your back, and head to your outside classroom door. It's time for dismissal, and in order to get out to the front loop or where we're going to be dismissing from, you need to exit your outside door. If you are leaving through the front loop, you will need to head to your grade level sign. The grade level sign will let you know where you need to line up. There will be staff there ready to help. You need to stay at your sign until you see your grown-up go by. As soon as you see your grown-up, just like we've always done, go all the way down, walking down the yellow line, staying safe as can be until you get to where your car has stopped. When you get to where your car has stopped, then it is time to get in. Good job, pal. Well, everybody, I'm sure your brains are about ready to pop with everything that we have just shared. Please take some time to think about it. Rewatch the video if you need to make sure that you are fully prepared to return to on-campus instruction when BES reopens her doors very soon. If you have any questions or concerns about anything you've seen in the video, please reach out to us and let us know. We want to make sure that everyone is 100% prepared to return when our campus reopens. Thank you so much for your time. We'll see you in person really soon.